Hi everyone, so in my last video I talked about exceptional memory being a trait of autism. The reason being because not only is it a trait that I've noticed in myself on several occasions and it's quite common now for me to make references to it, but also because it just occurred to me that it's a bit of an overlooked trait that, to be honest, even I hadn't realised was part of autism. I thought it came down to something else. But anyway, that was in the previous video. Now, this video, I'm just going to be talking about how people with autism tend to have difficulty both understanding how people are thinking and how they are feeling. Right, so before I get into it, just gotta make mention, if you like the content, you want to see more, then you gotta follow, leave a like, comment, questions in the comments, requests in the comments, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and repost the video. Right, that being said, let's move on. So, like I said, literally, people with autism do struggle with understanding the emotions of other people as well as what they're thinking, which of course can easily tie into their emotions. So, now, one good example I can give is, you know, when you're a kid or you're a teenager and you're with your friends or your siblings or whatever, and you're talking and there might be a secret between you, or something you don't want someone else to know, like a surprise, right? And say then that person's talking to you and you're trying to hint at your friend not to say something to them. So you might be going like, shut up, stop, or like, shh, like that when they're not looking. And then if your friend, say, has autism, they're gonna look at you and go, and no, that might not have been a super clear example, but so I'll just say it's like with me and my brothers. If I'm trying to keep a secret from one brother, usually a good secret, okay, not a bad one, right? With one of my brothers, if I'm trying to hint at him, he will literally just shout out to the room, "What are you doing? I don't understand. What are you talking about? Why can't I say anything?" Like that, which of course will clue everyone else in the room, and he's really not picking up on the fact that first and foremost, I'm being quiet and I'm going like this because I don't want him to say anything, right? So that's what I mean. Think of it like that when I say people with autism have difficulty understanding what other people are thinking. It's also the same when, say, priorities or logic, right? So it's been known that some people with autism, depending on how severe it is or how it affects them, like mentally as well as behaviorally, I said that a bit awkwardly, anyway, can be a bit pragmatic, I suppose is the word, with what they think is a priority or important and what isn't. A lot of them, logic taking over. And because of that, they can come across as quite unempathetic, because not only are they not understanding how someone is thinking, they are not understanding how they are feeling, and it's led to the rise in belief a lot of the time that people with autism just in general don't care, like don't have empathy, which I've heard before, and is, I just want to say first and foremost, is completely untrue. Having a difficulty understanding empathy doesn't mean you have no concern for others. Think of it like Sheldon in The Big Bang Theory, hilarious TV show, and Sheldon so has autism, but think of it about the times when Penny or Leonard and their other friends are thinking about something or speaking about something personal to them and Sheldon just completely overlooks it. That looks like he really doesn't care. But that's not the issue. He just doesn't understand why it's a big issue for them. Get it? It's difficult, and it's something that people need to be aware of, whether they're talking to someone with autism or if there's someone with autism talking to someone else. Now, in my case, I'm aware that a lot of the time I may miss hints, right? And only because of years and years of trying to sort of self-analyze and work through these things have I started picking up more quickly, I suppose, on social cues and actions and behaviors and facial expressions of people. Otherwise, when I was a kid, I would not have picked up on that. They'll tell me what they're thinking, right, ahead of time. And it's kind of a quick process, but it's not like an instinctual thing. It's like I have to mentally go step by step and go, oh, all right, I understand that. Plus I do drama, and lots of drama, there's improvisation, understanding characters, personalities, character types, stereotypes even. And because of that, I've kind of used the skills I've used in drama in real life to help me with these things. And it's like with empathy, when something really hits me in my emotions, something that means something to me, it hurts a lot. I mean, I will watch a TV show, I'll watch an advert, and if it's something where I can see the pain in someone's face, I break down, I cry, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. I think it's better to have that emotion than not have it. But at the same time, in day-to-day activities, I may completely miss when someone's upset unless they're very obviously upset. For example, a friend of mine once, at her party, one of the girls there had insulted her. Unintentionally insulted her, like she really didn't mean to upset her, but nonetheless it did upset my friend. Because I was talking to some other friends at said party, and she was right there right next to me and she was smiling, I did not pick up on at all what had happened, or that she was even upset or affected in any way. And only after the party, when I was talking to one of the friends I'd been talking to in the party, and she pointed out and she asked me, it's like, didn't you notice why she left the room? Didn't you notice why she didn't do this? Didn't you notice why she wasn't singing like she usually would? And honestly, I hadn't. I thought everything was fine. And I felt bad afterwards because I realised I'd missed it. See? It's hard to explain because emotions are a very heavy subject and very wide I'll just say wide subject when it comes to discussing autism. A lot of emotion comes into it, actually. But I just want to address first, yes, people with autism may have difficulty understanding what you're thinking or what you're feeling, but it doesn't mean that they don't care. It just means they're having difficulty processing it or understanding it because it's someone other than them. It's like, you know how you feel, more or less. You know what you're thinking. But you can't ever really know what another person is feeling or thinking because you're not them. That's how I kind of put it in perspective, I suppose. Anyway, I think that's the best way I can describe it, honestly, right now. So I think I'll end the video there. But in the next video, I'm just going to continue on talking about some basic traits, some that are not so well known and some that are more common, of autism, until I've really gotten into the swing of things now with this new subject, using my schedule. And then next week I will be interspersing between autism and ADHD again. So, as I said before, if you like the content, you want to see more, follow, like, comment, questions, requests in the comments as well, subscribe, and what was it? Oh yeah, repost the video. Thank you. And yeah, have a great day, night, whatever. This is a late take, so wherever you are, just be good, be happy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.